Have you ever felt stuck, watching others move ahead while you stay in the same place, no matter how hard you try? What if the reason isn't your effort, your talent, or your timing, but something far deeper? Allah is quietly working inside you, making hidden shifts that no one can see. These shifts are shaping your heart, your mind, and your soul, preparing you to rise above everyone around you. Before your growth becomes visible, He changes something inside you, something so powerful that when it is complete, your rise becomes effortless, unstoppable, and life-changing. Every struggle, every delay, and every moment of waiting is not wasted. It is preparing you for the life you are meant to live. In this video, you will discover the hidden transformations Allah makes inside you, shifts that elevate your character, refine your intentions, and align your life with your true destiny. By the end, you will understand not just why you've been delayed, but how Allah has been quietly preparing you to rise in a way that others can only dream of. The hidden purification of your heart. Before Allah allows you to rise above everyone around you, He begins with the most important part of your being, your heart. This is not just a simple change. It is a deep, hidden purification that often goes unnoticed. Allah starts by removing what clouds your intentions, selfish desires, hidden ego, and the motives that may not align with His plan. It may feel subtle at first, like small realizations or shifts in your feelings, but these changes are monumental. This purification is crucial because true growth begins from within. Many people focus on external success. They chase wealth, status, or recognition, but without a refined heart, their achievements remain shallow and temporary. Allah's hidden work ensures that every action you take, every decision you make, and every opportunity you seize starts to come from a place of sincerity and purpose. You begin to act not out of fear of judgment or desire for validation, but out of alignment with His guidance and plan for you. During this process, you might notice a natural shift in how you react to situations. You may feel less anger, less envy, or less need to compete with others. These changes are signs that Allah is quietly purifying your heart. He is training you to respond with wisdom, humility, and sincerity. While others chase shortcuts, quick fixes, or hollow achievements, your refined intentions set the stage for growth that is meaningful, sustainable, and blessed. This purification also affects your relationships. When your heart becomes purified, you start attracting people who align with your values and repelling those who bring negativity or distraction. Your interactions become more genuine, your influence more positive, and your life begins to reflect clarity and purpose. You will find yourself naturally moving away from toxic habits, unhelpful comparisons, and distractions that once held you back. It's important to understand that this is not an overnight process. The purification of the heart is slow and steady. Allah often uses trials, challenges, and moments of reflection to cleanse your inner self. Every struggle, every setback, and even moments of loneliness are part of this hidden work. They are designed to remove impurities and prepare your heart for the next stage of growth. When you finally begin to rise, you will notice the difference. Your progress won't feel forced or rushed. It will feel natural, because it stems from a heart that has been refined, aligned, and strengthened. Unlike those who rely on shortcuts or external validation, your growth is built on a solid foundation. Your intentions are now pure, your actions are meaningful, and your life is ready to reflect the blessings and opportunities Allah has prepared for you. The hidden purification of your heart is the secret behind lasting success. While others focus on the outside, Allah works silently within you, preparing a version of yourself that is ready to rise with integrity, purpose, and strength. The unseen strength of your patience. Patience is one of the most powerful qualities Allah develops within you, but it is often invisible to the world. Before you can truly rise above those around you, Allah begins to strengthen this inner quality. Growth is not simply about speed, skill, or luck. It's about endurance. The world may measure success by how quickly you achieve it, but Allah measures success by how you endure the waiting, the trials, and the unseen challenges along the way. The unseen strength of your patience often shows itself in ways you might not immediately recognize. It can appear as a calmness when everything around you seems chaotic, a restraint when others are rushing, or the ability to continue striving even when there are no visible results. Allah begins to stretch your patience through delays, obstacles, and tests, allowing you to develop a resilience that many people never attain. This hidden work is shaping a mindset that can handle setbacks without despair, failures without discouragement, and waiting without frustration. During this process, you may feel moments of frustration, confusion, or even loneliness. You might see others achieving what seems like instant success, and you may question why you are still waiting. But this is exactly where patience is being built, through these moments of testing. Allah allows these challenges to stretch your endurance and teach you the invaluable lesson that real growth is rarely instant. What you endure quietly now is preparing you for a future where you will rise steadily and without struggle. Unlike those who rely on speed alone, patience also reshapes how you interact with others. When your patience grows, you're less likely to react impulsively to criticism, a competition, or negativity. You learn to observe rather than react, to listen rather than argue, and to make choices based on wisdom rather than emotion. This internal discipline creates a calm confidence that others often envy but cannot replicate. While many people allow impatience to steer their actions and make reckless decisions, your patient endurance allows you to navigate life strategically, always prepared for the next opportunity. Another important aspect of this unseen strength is trust. Patience is never truly separated from trust in Allah. Every moment of waiting is a moment of learning to rely on His timing rather than forcing your own. This trust transforms waiting from a passive experience into a powerful period of growth. You start to see delays not as obstacles, but as preparation, hidden lessons designed to refine your character, sharpen your focus, and strengthen your resolve. Eventually, the unseen patience you have developed becomes a visible advantage. It allows you to rise above the people around you effortlessly, not because you rushed ahead, but because you endured, learned, and grew, while others were distracted by frustration and haste. Your success will feel natural, because it comes from a foundation of calm, persistent strength that cannot be shaken by setbacks. The unseen strength of your patience is the secret force behind your long-term growth. While the world celebrates speed and instant results, Allah is quietly shaping within you a resilience, endurance, and steadfastness that will carry you far beyond those who lack it. This invisible strength ensures that when your time comes, your rise is not just a moment, it's a lasting, unshakable transformation. The silent removal of what holds you back. One of the most profound ways Allah prepares you to outgrow everyone around you is by quietly removing the things, people, and habits that no longer serve your growth. This process is subtle, often invisible at first, yet its impact is life-changing. Before your rise, Allah begins a silent cleansing of your environment, making room for your purpose, your focus, and your true potential. This removal may come in many forms. It could be relationships that drain your energy, habits that limit your progress, or situations that create unnecessary distractions. Sometimes, the removal is gentle, a friend drifting away, a minor change in routine, or a shift in priorities. Other times, it is more dramatic, a sudden challenge, or a loss, or an unexpected separation. Each of these moments is intentional. Allah is carefully pruning what is unnecessary, ensuring that nothing weighs you down when it's time for you to move forward. At first, you may feel confused or even hurt. It's natural to question why certain doors are closing or why people are leaving your life. But this is precisely where trust comes into play. Allah is removing what holds you back, not to punish you, but to create space for what truly belongs in your life. Think of it as preparation. Just as a farmer clears weeds from fertile soil before planting, Allah clears your life of anything that would hinder your growth. Without this clearing, your rise would be slower, heavier, and full of unnecessary obstacles. This silent removal also teaches discernment. As distractions fade, you begin to recognize what is meaningful and what is not. You start valuing people and opportunities that align with your purpose, while naturally letting go of those that don't. This is why outgrowing others often feels effortless. The distance isn't forced. It is divinely orchestrated. By the time your rise becomes visible, your path is already clear, and every step you take feels natural and supported. Another important aspect of this process is patience and acceptance. Letting go of familiar people, habits, or routines can be painful, but the hidden removal is a blessing in disguise. It protects you from wasted energy, failed attempts, and paths that would ultimately slow your growth. While others cling to comfort zones and familiar patterns, you are learning to embrace change, trust divine timing, and move forward without resistance. This hidden cleansing also strengthens your focus. With distractions removed, your attention shifts to what truly matters: your goals, your character, and your relationship with Allah. Every decision becomes more purposeful, every action more aligned with your higher calling. Your life begins to reflect clarity, direction, and intention in a way that sets you apart from those still weighed down by unnecessary attachments. The silent removal of what holds you back is one of Allah's most profound tools for preparing you to rise. While it may feel uncomfortable, confusing, or even painful at times, it is ultimately a mercy. By clearing your path, He ensures that your growth is not only possible, but effortless, meaningful, and lasting. This quiet, unseen work sets the stage for every other transformation in your life and ensures that when your time comes, nothing can stop your ascent. The divine expansion of your vision. One of the most subtle, yet transformative shifts Allah makes before you outgrow everyone is the expansion of your vision. This is not about physical sight or knowledge alone. It is about seeing life, people, opportunities, and challenges from a higher perspective. Before your rise becomes visible, Allah begins to open your mind and heart, allowing you to understand things in ways others cannot. This divine expansion of vision prepares you to navigate life strategically rather than reactively. Often, this shift happens gradually. You start noticing patterns in your experiences, recognizing lessons in difficulties, and understanding the intentions behind people's actions. You may find yourself thinking more deeply, reflecting more often, and making decisions based on insight rather than impulse. This new perspective doesn't just give you clarity, it gives you an edge. While others react to circumstances emotionally, you start responding with wisdom, foresight, and calm confidence. The divine expansion of vision also helps you see your life differently. What once seemed like failures or delays begin to make sense. Opportunities that seemed random or out of reach now appear in their right place and time. You begin to recognize which paths align with your purpose and which are distractions, allowing you to move forward with focus and certainty. This heightened awareness is part of why you naturally outgrow those around you. Your mind begins to operate on a level many have not yet reached. As your vision expands, so does your understanding of relationships and people. You begin to see who genuinely supports your growth, who aligns with your values, and who may unintentionally slow you down. This doesn't make you judgmental. It makes you discerning. You start forming connections that are meaningful and mutually beneficial, while letting go of attachments that no longer serve your purpose. Allah's work here is subtle, but powerful, preparing you to surround yourself with what nurtures your growth rather than drains it. Another critical aspect of this expansion is long-term thinking. While others focus on immediate results or short-term gain, your vision stretches beyond the present moment. You begin to plan, prepare, and act with your ultimate destiny in mind. This allows you to make choices that may not bring instant gratification, but lead to exponential growth and blessings in the long run. Your decisions start reflecting wisdom that comes from insight, patience, and divine guidance, rather than fleeting emotion or societal pressure. The divine expansion of vision also strengthens your resilience. When challenges arise, you no longer see them as obstacles, but as lessons and stepping stones. You start to trust that every difficulty carries a hidden benefit, and every delay has a purpose. This mindset keeps you steady and focused, even when others feel frustrated, stuck, or distracted. The divine expansion of your vision is a hidden preparation for your rise. It allows you to see beyond immediate circumstances, to understand deeper truths, and to make wiser choices. While others remain limited by short-sightedness and impulsive reactions, you begin to navigate life with clarity, purpose, and foresight. This invisible shift sets the stage for your growth, ensuring that when your moment comes, your actions and decisions naturally reflect the wisdom, insight, and divine guidance that Allah has instilled in you. The elevation of your standards beyond the ordinary. Another powerful shift Allah makes before you outgrow everyone around you is the elevation of your standards. This is not about being arrogant or judgmental. It is about being aligned with the level of excellence Allah wants for you. Before your rise becomes visible, He begins to raise the bar internally, shaping the way you think, act, and engage with the world. This hidden elevation ensures that your success is meaningful, lasting, and divinely guided. At first, you may not even notice this change. You might simply start feeling uncomfortable with mediocrity, unsettled by environments or habits that were once acceptable, people, activities, or opportunities that you once tolerated may begin to feel insufficient or even limiting. This is Allah nudging you toward higher standards, not to punish, but to prepare you for the life He has destined for you. Your expectations of yourself, of others, and of your circumstances naturally begin to rise, and with them, your potential expands. The elevation of standards also reshapes your relationships. As your inner bar rises, you attract people who match your energy and repel those who no longer align with your purpose. You may notice that you naturally distance yourself from negative influences, gossip, or distractions that once seemed harmless. This is not about superiority. It is about creating a life that is in harmony with your growth. Allah removes what is misaligned and allows connections that strengthen, inspire, and elevate you. Your work ethic and approach to life also transform. You begin striving for excellence, not for recognition, but because it has become a reflection of your refined inner self. Shortcuts, laziness, or half-hearted efforts no longer satisfy you. You start to put in consistent effort, maintaining discipline even when no one is watching. This level of commitment sets you apart, allowing you to achieve results that others can only dream of, while also building a foundation that is unshakable and sustainable. Elevated standards extend to your personal character as well. You become more conscious of your integrity, your choices, and the values you live by. Decisions that once seemed easy may now require deeper thought because your heart and mind are tuned to higher levels of discernment. Allah is refining your judgment, teaching you to accept nothing less than what aligns with your purpose, your faith, and your long-term growth. One of the most transformative aspects of this hidden elevation is how it shapes your mindset towards success. You no longer measure yourself by what others have or by temporary achievements. Instead, you measure yourself by alignment with your purpose, consistency in effort, and the quality of your character. This mindset ensures that when opportunities arise, you are ready, not just to accept them, but to maximize their potential, create lasting impact, and achieve what is truly extraordinary. The elevation of your standards beyond the ordinary is one of Allah's most profound hidden shifts. It is the reason you will eventually outgrow those around you, not because you are better, but because your life, your choices, and your mindset have been raised to a level that naturally separates you from mediocrity. This internal refinement ensures that your rise is intentional, purposeful, and divinely guided, preparing you to step into a life of excellence, clarity, and unstoppable growth. The secret power of complete reliance on Allah. One of the most profound shifts Allah makes before you outgrow everyone around you is teaching you the secret power of complete reliance on Him. This is more than simply believing in Allah. It is trusting Him so deeply that your heart, mind, and actions are fully aligned with His guidance. Before your rise becomes visible, He begins this invisible work, transforming how you approach life, challenges, and your own abilities. Reliance on Allah is not a sign of weakness. It is the foundation of true strength. When you place your trust in Him completely, you release the burden of forcing outcomes, controlling circumstances, or seeking validation from others. Instead, you learn to act with sincerity, making decisions based on wisdom and faith rather than fear or impatience. This hidden reliance allows you to navigate life with confidence, knowing that every challenge, delay, or setback is part of a larger divine plan. This process often starts quietly. You may notice yourself turning to prayer more consistently, seeking guidance before making choices, or finding comfort in moments of uncertainty. You begin to recognize that no matter how talented, hardworking, or clever you are, true results come from Allah's will, timing, and blessings. This realization reshapes your perspective. While others may struggle to control outcomes or obsess over results, your focus shifts to effort, intention, and trust in His wisdom. Complete reliance on Allah also strengthens your resilience. Challenges that once felt overwhelming now become manageable because you understand that you are not facing them alone. Every obstacle becomes a lesson, every delay a hidden preparation, and every moment of difficulty an opportunity to deepen your faith. This reliance transforms fear into courage, anxiety into calm, and doubt into certainty. It creates a foundation of strength that cannot be shaken by external circumstances. Another crucial aspect of this hidden shift is humility. When you rely fully on Allah, you recognize your limitations and surrender your ego. You no longer feel the need to prove yourself constantly or compete unnecessarily with others. Instead, your energy is focused on growth, alignment with your purpose, and meaningful action. This inner peace separates you from those who rely solely on their own strength or seek validation from the world. Reliance on Allah also empowers your decision-making. You begin to act decisively, knowing that your choices are guided by divine wisdom. You stop being paralyzed by doubt or overthinking, because you trust that Allah's plan is perfect. Even when outcomes differ from your expectations, you accept them with patience and gratitude, understanding that everything happens for your ultimate benefit. The secret power of complete reliance on Allah is a hidden shift that transforms your life from within. It is why you will eventually rise above others, not through force or superficial effort, but through faith, alignment, and trust in divine timing. This reliance strengthens your heart, sharpens your focus, and prepares you to navigate challenges with unwavering confidence. Those who depend solely on themselves may falter, but when your foundation is built on Allah, your growth becomes unstoppable, your rise becomes effortless, and your life becomes a reflection of His guidance and blessings. The sacred preparation of your soul in solitude, before Allah allows you to rise above everyone around you. He prepares your soul in moments of solitude. This preparation is sacred, quiet, and often misunderstood. Many people fear being alone, associate loneliness with weakness, or try to fill every empty moment with distractions. But Allah knows that true growth requires reflection, self-awareness, and inner clarity, things that can only be cultivated in solitude. During this period, you may feel isolated, overlooked, or disconnected from those around you. It can be uncomfortable, even painful at times, but this solitude is intentional. Allah uses it to strip away dependency on others, allowing you to build a strong, resilient relationship with Him. When you spend time alone, away from the noise, comparisons, and influences of the world, you begin to hear the subtle guidance of your heart. You start to understand yourself on a deeper level, recognizing your strengths, your weaknesses, and the patterns that have shaped your life. This sacred preparation is also a time for emotional refinement. Solitude allows you to process past experiences, release grudges, and let go of emotional burdens. While others remain distracted by constant social activity, entertainment, or external validation, you are learning to find peace within yourself. This inner calm becomes a secret strength that supports your growth, giving you clarity in decision-making, resilience in challenges, and patience in delays. During these moments alone, Allah teaches you to reflect on your purpose. You start asking deeper questions. Why am I here? What am I truly meant to do? Who am I becoming? These reflections are not always comfortable, but they are necessary. They align your intentions with your destiny and prepare you for the responsibilities, opportunities, and blessings that await you. Solitude is not emptiness. It is fertile ground for transformation, self-discovery, and spiritual growth. Another aspect of this preparation is the strengthening of discipline. When no one is watching, your choices become a test of your character. How do you spend your time? How do you treat yourself in moments of discomfort or temptation? Allah uses solitude to teach consistency, self-control, and integrity. By learning to manage yourself when alone, you develop a level of independence and self-mastery that sets you apart from those who rely on external support or constant guidance. This sacred preparation also deepens your connection with Allah. In solitude, your prayers, reflections, and intentions become more sincere, more focused, and more heartfelt. You learn to rely on Him fully, to seek His guidance in everything, and to find comfort in His presence. This spiritual intimacy becomes a source of strength and confidence, preparing you to face life's challenges and rise above the influences that may have held you back. The sacred preparation of your soul in solitude is a hidden, divine process. It is uncomfortable, silent, and often unseen by others, but it is essential for growth. While the world fears being alone, Allah uses this time to refine your heart, strengthen your discipline, and deepen your connection with Him. When your rise comes, you will do so with clarity, purpose, and resilience, fully prepared by the quiet, sacred work that took place in the solitude of your soul, the alignment of your life with your true destiny. The final hidden shift Allah makes before you outgrow everyone around you is the alignment of your life with your true destiny. This is the culmination of all the hidden work done in your heart, mind, and soul. Purification, patience, discernment, elevated standards, reliance, and solitude, all leading to a life that begins to unfold exactly as it was meant to. Before your rise becomes visible to the world, Allah works behind the scenes, orchestrating every element of your life in perfect harmony with your purpose. This alignment often starts quietly, almost imperceptibly. Opportunities, relationships, and experiences that once seemed random begin to fall into place. People you meet at exactly the right time become crucial to your growth. Situations that once felt like obstacles reveal hidden lessons that guide you to your path. It is as if everything around you begins to follow an unseen plan. While others may struggle to make sense of their life, you start to recognize the invisible thread connecting your efforts, your choices, and your experiences to a larger divine design. One of the most profound aspects of this alignment is clarity. Suddenly, decisions that once felt confusing become obvious. Paths that seemed uncertain now appear as the right way forward. You begin to understand that your struggles, delays, and sacrifices were not wasted. They were essential pieces of preparation, refining your skills, character, and mindset so that you could step fully into your destiny. This clarity allows you to move with confidence, knowing that every step you take is guided, purposeful, and supported by divine wisdom. This alignment also brings harmony to your relationships and surroundings. People, places, and opportunities that do not serve your growth naturally fade from your life, while those that do become a source of support and inspiration. You are no longer distracted by misaligned energy or unnecessary burdens. Instead, Your environment begins to mirror your inner growth, creating a natural rhythm that supports your rise. This is why outgrowing others feels effortless. It is not forced. Your life, intentions, and actions are all moving in the same direction, guided by Allah's wisdom. Another crucial aspect of this shift is the awakening of purpose. When your life is aligned with your destiny, you act with intention rather than reaction. Every effort, every decision, and every moment begins to reflect your true calling. This sense of purpose energizes you, motivates you, and allows you to achieve at levels that once seemed impossible. You are no longer living according to external expectations or distractions. You are living in harmony with the life Allah has designed specifically for you. Ultimately, the alignment of your life with your true destiny ensures that your rise is effortless, meaningful, and lasting. You are no longer limited by circumstances, by the people around you, or by your past. Everything you do begins to contribute to the life you were meant to live. What once felt uncertain now flows naturally, because Allah has prepared the path, aligned the elements, and ensured that your timing, effort, and growth match the life you were created to lead. This final shift is the secret behind effortless success and growth. While others remain tangled in confusion, distractions, or misaligned efforts, you move forward with clarity, purpose, and divine support. The alignment of your life with your true destiny is the crown of Allah's hidden work. It ensures that when your moment comes, your rise is not just visible, but unstoppable, divinely guided, and perfectly timed. The truth is, the people you outgrow are not your enemies, and your growth is not a competition. Allah is quietly working inside you, purifying your heart, strengthening your patience, removing what holds you back, expanding your vision, elevating your standards, teaching you reliance on Him, preparing your soul in solitude, and aligning your life with your true destiny. Every hidden shift, every silent moment of preparation is building a version of you that is ready to rise effortlessly and purposefully. When you see your own growth unfold, it will feel natural, not forced, because Allah has prepared everything inside you before showing it in the outside world. Your rise will not depend on luck, shortcuts, or comparison to others. It will depend on the unseen divine work that has been shaping you all along. So embrace every challenge, every delay, and every moment of solitude. Trust the timing of your life. Trust the process of transformation, and trust the one who knows what is best for you. The moment will come when you rise above, not because you rushed ahead, but because Allah's hidden shifts have prepared you to become the best, most aligned, and unstoppable version of yourself. Remember, your growth is sacred, your journey is intentional, and your rise is already written. All you need is patience, faith, and trust in the one who holds your destiny.